stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So USC's offense will get the ball first. Forward and finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Strickland. Zings it complete to the right. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Trojans decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So Michigan's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
Yeah, and that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Power football with the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Wolverines in the hurry-up.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field.
He breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Touch pass on the run. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Looking to throw, it's Battle. Here comes the heat. Got his man. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. It'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout?
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it. You can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Connection to the right. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. The give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Running back searching for a hole. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll try the toss to the left. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Strickland. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. And the Trojans will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch! And he will score! Touchdown, Trojans!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Turner. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Battle. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. Hard-hitting tackle. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Wolverines are on the move. They'll go to the ground, finding open areas. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They're going to ride this running back.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Hands it off. He breaks a tackle. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Out of the gun, the inside give. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Roy. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking for a man. It's Strickland. Makes the grab over the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The give on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Turner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Back to throw. It's Battle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grab near the sticks. It's Turner. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the big fella. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Little touch pass to the receiver. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Quickly out to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Strickland. This time it's complete. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Wants to throw on 1st down. Escapes the sack. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
And the Trojans will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Bears the pressure. Fires to the tight end. They'll stop him short of the line to gain. Stopped him just short of the 20 at the 19. It'll be fourth down. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of neat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Scanning the field. It's Strickland. That's reeled in. It's Roy. There he goes. Touchdown, Trojans. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These balls have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to sneak it. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Turner. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll run the sneak for it. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Hunt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Strickland. Gets it out quickly. Discards it with the stiff arm. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing.
Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Going right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Battle. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter. Surprise, surprise. Guess who they go to? That one.
The Trojans will have it 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical 3rd down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
Soft spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And first down to the offense.
Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Strickland. Floats it out in space. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. They'll send out the kicker here. And for the 2nd time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. At the 35, he's open. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Quick step and go.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Made a defender miss. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from Pater. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Touchdown, Michigan! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And he makes the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up by 17 over Texas. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll go with the 5 wide outset on 2nd and 7. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the fourth quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
Goes to the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Off the RPO, complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things and wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got 1 loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into 2 or 3 or more down the road.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.